Life happens. It happens whether or not we feel ready for it. It happens whether we are young or old. I decided to share some of my traumatic experiences I encountered because they do happen. These experiences do not have to define us or limit our lives. Can we still see the good? Can we feel life full of opportunities? My story is one of many out there, but not one story is the same. I believe that everyone has a story, and your story, believe it or not, has a lesson that can change someone in one way or another. I'm going to pretend that any of this is easy. It wasn't for me, and there were plenty times when I felt I am done with this life thing. There was something in me that was stronger than the feeling and made me a fighter. Sometime within, I gained a voice and a fighting spirit. As you follow me on this new journey, you will see why I didn't give up. The irony that my fighting was always to help change life for others, and recently I decided to change life for myself. What's the difference? I found the wolf in myself. As a child, feared my actions, and throughout my life, I allowed fear to guide and limit me. Trauma can really change us, but as you will see, it can also launch us into amazing new beginnings. However, the courage it takes to live is the courage it takes to clear the demons we hide and carry. In a way, I am tired of fighting to make life work, and I am embracing being open to change from a loving and open spirit. I fought so hard to try to control everything in my life until I realized control is an illusion. I use fight because this is what it takes sometimes. We have to find our fighting spirit and stand against our fears and stand up to others, but we also have to find the boundaries it takes to have healthy life and healthy relationships. Having a purpose gives us strength. Being a daughter, a sister, a mother, a wife, a son, a boy, a man, a husband, a father, and friend always gives a reason to not give up. For example, my experience as my father passed away, I became a father at my young age. I had my siblings become my kids. I knew they were always looking up to me. They wanted to see me strong. They wanted me to fight and win. The most important purpose we need in this life is the reason to live. The reason to live should not always be for you only. I want to ask this question. Why are you here in this world? Who are you living for? That's the best reason ever. It creates that sense of legacy in your life. You see, I always found a reason and purpose for others. Sometimes when it came to me, I simply froze, I ran, I stood behind the scenes. This made me aware of others. Being an observant really taught me a lot about people. I started running at a very young age that people have facets, possibly working through their own demons. I grew up in not rich life. Sometimes it was hard, other times things got to be well. I was different at a very young age. I remember me when I was 5 years old. I couldn't believe how stupid my fellow kids used to behave. I had that sense of belief that I am much older and intelligent than anyone else. To make matters worse, at home, behind the closed doors, we were dealing with very many problems. Life seemed unfair, but I felt it was up to me not to allow any of this to stop me from living. I did. I had a great imagination and ability to escape in my mind. I was elsewhere and always dreaming of a different world. I knew I belonged somewhere else. Little did I know how a walk home on rain day and a conversation, and the last conversation with my father will change my entire life. So what are your coping skills? What gives you strength? I will share my journey with my speeches. You got to hit subscribe and follow my channel. God bless you.